Hey guys, welcome back to Mangled Gaming. So, as a bit of a disclaimer, this little rush job here was episode 6. I ended up recording it without my mic turned on, and I only realized it in post editing. But to be honest, all we really did, as you're gonna see here in the quick little flips, is really collect resources, expand upon alpha base, and that's pretty much it. We didn't discover anything new, we didn't do anything different, and the way that the episode basically ends is me saying that we're going to explore the proposed degasi sea habitat next episode, minus a little break in between this little 20x spree and what's going to come after it, which will be the actual episode 6 now. In between these episodes, I basically just collected a bunch of titanium. I'll explain it all when we get to the main episode, but till then, I figured I'd put in a 20 times little blur of what episode 6 was supposed to be, just so you guys get a bit of a recap of everything that happened and you're not looking like, oh, where did this big base come from? Add a little bit of context there. So I'll let you guys enjoy this and I'll see you when it's done, I guess. Hey guys, welcome back. So, when we last got off, I said we were gonna go collect a bunch of resources and just spruce up the base. That's only slightly incredibly creepy. But anyways, as you can see, I did decide to spruce up the base a decent bit. I moved the counters that were here over here. I just figured it gave it a more aesthetic appeal. Put this plant wall here, move the bulbo trees over here, as well as the lantern fruit here, just because they all grew, but it was kind of difficult to pick the fruit off of them. So I figured a nice central positioning. I also realized that if you use an aquarium, you can keep fish alive. So it's a quick, easy food source for, if we get sick of using this or something. As you can also see at the power at the top, I learned how to use the bioreactor. You just shove any and all bioactive material in there and you're good. But anyways, I also decided to reorganize everything. We have a bunch of titanium, the quartz, just some simple stuff, silver, gold, lead, advanced stuff, the tech locker, tools locker, consumable locker, and these are just for extra stuff like samples, eggs, etc. Um, but anyways, while I was fixing up the base, we did get a message. I decided to leave it until we did the game, just because I didn't want to miss any important stuff that might be said on there. So without further ado, let's listen to that.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora, Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
I have this strange feeling we already found this. But anyways, what I did say when we last got off, what we would do when we got back, is go explore the degasi sea habitat. It's about 250 meters down, so I think we should be good. Another thing that I wanted to try is we have the high capacity oxygen tank. However, I wonder if you can like carry multiple of them with you. Oh, also, sorry, I guess I should also add, one thing that I did learn while I was looking through these blueprints, because we had like 50 something here new to be unlocked. We need to make the modification station to make the ultra high capacity and the ultra fins. So, I don't know, hopefully the gassy sea habitat has it. Also, apparently for farming, I learned a lot while I was gone, I'm not gonna lie. For farming these, you don't just leave them in the tray, you have to like smack them and then plant them. They grow pretty fast, honestly. But yeah. Took me a while for me to actually realize that's what you needed to do. Sat there and I'm like, they're not growing. But anyways, let's go check out this habitat. Oh, I think this is near that seawall. Now, also, another thing is a lot of our equipment is getting incredibly low battery. So we do need to find some battery chargers. And while I was out looking for scrap metal, we ended up pinging a ship. We also ended up making the laser cutter. It was 2 diamonds, some titanium, and sulfur, if I'm not mistaken. So it was all stuff we already had on hand. Actually, I found the last blueprint right there. But yeah, so once we're done, you know, exploring the degasi sea habitat, we can go loot that ship. And if we find any more along the way, we can do that too. Oh, what's that? A vending machine? Fancy.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, I guess another new development was that, what is it? The time capsule we had previously found and scanned, apparently you could open it, and inside of it was this thermo blade, and what it allows me is, like, I can just walk up to any of these small fish here and just, like... Oh, not that. But boom, it's cooked now. It's food on, it's meal on wheels. Except we're not on wheels, we're on flippers. Well, there's the proposed habitat. I don't quite know how to get down there. Oh. That looks like a way. Oh. Pink little jelly-looking caps. Oh, is this? Oh, this is the cave that we wanted to explore. Okay, okay. This is pretty good, okay. Okay, okay, this is good. Oh. I forgot. We ran out of battery with that last. Okay, I'm gonna steal the battery from this.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
It's right here. How am I supposed to... Oh, modification station. Good. Hopefully we can get the Oh, another stasis rifle fragment. Okay, now we have a nuclear reactor. I mean, we're doing really good with the bioreactor right now, and other than having a bunch of power available for mass making stuff, which, again, even with the bioreactor, I haven't needed to use. I don't see the need for more power.
Integrating new PDA data.
That actually could be really useful. Okay, we're gonna go back to the ship, get some air. That should be the last modification station fragment we need. Oh, moon pool.
Blueprint acquired.
Alrighty. Oh. Yeah, I learned the hard way not to touch those things before. I guess that was for something we already knew. Oh, that takes so much health.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, now let's get out of here, because at this rate we is going to die. That's not good. Okay, let's get back to the ship and see what we picked up PDA-wise. Well, let's see how it went for him down here.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but there's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
man is every marine biologist ever. And I agree. Alrighty, let's see.
Something incredible just happened.
Oh,
Since
must
we're
be
down
good.
here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Oh? That would be pretty neat, actually. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm just going to whip back to the home base here, since we already seemed to have explored a decent bit of that. And actually, you know what? Instead, we're just going to go to the ship 1 and start looting that. I figured we'd leave the cave since I didn't want to go past those snaky things. And it looked like all the resources down there were generally the same. So, yeah. I figured we'd just beacon it off for now, and that what we needed to explore down there was that habitat. We got the modification station, though. So when we get back to base, we're going to build that and upgrade all of our gear at this point. Maybe make a second scuba tank. Could come in handy. Again, I'm not quite sure if you can actually switch them in the water, but it'd be cool to try. There's a door right there. If I'm not mistaken, this is what I need to cut. Another thing we can do is we can go to the Aurora again. Oh, nice. And that will allow us to go get the blueprints for that rocket ship that's supposed to get us off the planet. Oh look, a laser cutter fragment. Propulsion cannon? Oh, I guess we already have that, don't we? Alrighty. Lightweight, high capacity tank. Interesting. We should definitely get moving though. Alrighty, let's wrap up exploring this. Oh, vehicle bay fragments. Spooky sound and stuff outside. Something we already knew. We already have that. Oh, battery charger. Okay, that's super useful. Something is really grumpy. Oh, if only I could find another one. Modification station. It would be... Oh, there we go. That's game-changing.
New blueprint
Alrighty, guys.
acquired.
That was a pretty good ship haul. So we can snatch this now. Alrighty, let's head back to base. That way we can build the modification station, the battery charger, all that fun stuff. Okay, I'll see you back at the base. Alrighty, let's listen to the new radio message.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Noted. Okay, so we need a wiring kit and copper. Looks like we're gonna have to do a silver run next interim.
Seek fluid intake.
Alrighty, hopefully it doesn't take too long for those to charge up. I would love to be able to actually have new batteries for all my stuff by the time we head out next.
Stabilizing.
Oh, almost fully done. Alrighty, we also want to make the mod station computer chip, diamond, lead. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Now that we got the modification station going, we can look at all of the. Oh, we should be able to do that actually. Rubber, titanium, lithium. All this lithium we had is definitely coming in handy now. Alrighty, let's see how this does. Okay, that's a pretty decent improvement actually. Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
I guess I can upgrade that depth module that we found. We need magnetite, plastisteel, and enameled glass. Well, we know how to make the plastisteel, and we have the resources for the plastisteel. The enameled glass was something that they talked about in the log. I guess I need stalker teeth to make it. But I'm not sure where to get magnetite, although that little thing looked like some big outcrop that was down in the cave, so it might be related. Oh, finally. Oh, I guess that's the other thing we found a blueprint for other than a vending machine, which definitely going to build in a second. Can we not scan a water purifier? Oh, there we go. Copper wire aerogel. Okay, well, we don't have the copper, so I think I'm just going to speed this up quickly, go whip around, look for some copper. I'll make sure to bring back into view if anything spooky happens, so I'll see you then. Alrighty guys, that was a pretty good exploration there. Got a decent bit of copper, bunch more titanium, and some silver too, so. Should greatly help us. Alrighty, so we just need copper wire and the aerogel. It's kind of funny. I guess it's gonna go in here.
Seek fluid intake.
I need water. Ooh, that's drawing power pretty quickly.
Vital
Alrighty,
signs
guys. Well,
stabilizing.
now that we got the water purifier, the modification station, and all the new fancy bells and whistles here. Also, I'm just gonna put this scrap in here because it's the same volume, refined or not. But yeah, now that we have all of that stuff, what I think is that we'll end this here for today. I'm realizing videos that are under an hour do much better, and I want to make sure that I get this out to you guys and, you know, get more people watching, like, bring up some popularity and get more of you on the channel and all. So that'll help support this channel. So guys, next time we're here, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Aurora. We're going to try to get past that giant Reaper Leviathan, or the 2 Reaper Leviathans if I'm not mistaken, guarding that. And then we're going to have to make it to the captain's quarters and collect the rocket ship blueprints so we can start building that rocket ship. But till then, I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep updated with content and like the video. I hope you have a good day and see you soon.